Elizabeth II, full name Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, born April 21, 1926 AD, is the constitutional queen of the 16 of the 53 of the Commonwealth countries that he heads. And he also heads the Church of England. Since February 6, 1952 she is the Queen of the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia and New Zealand. And she is the President of the Commonwealth and the Queen of 12 countries that have become independent since her accession, namely Jamaica, Barbados, Bahamas, Grenada, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Belize, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis. From 1956 until 1992 AD, the number of its kingdoms ranged, with some lands gaining independence, and others from the kingdoms becoming republics. Today, next to the first four countries from the list mentioned previously, she has become Queen of Jamaica, Barbados, Bahamas, Grenada, Papua, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Belize, Antigua and Barbuda and St. Kitts and Nevis. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest-lived King of Britain, and is the longest-serving King of Britain sitting on the throne after passing the 6-decade period in which the grandfather of her grandfather, Queen Victoria, ruled the country. Elizabeth was born in London and received special education at her home. Her father, George VI, rose to the throne of Britain after his brother Edward VIII abdicated him in 1936, and since then Elizabeth has become the presumed heir to the throne. Hence, Elizabeth assumed public duties during the Second World War, joining there to serve in the Regional Reserve Service. In 1947 AD, Queen Elizabeth married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and gave birth to her 4 children, Prince Charles, Prince of Wales, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and finally Prince Edward, Earl and Sussex. Among Elizabeth's many historic visits and meetings, she was an official visit to the Republic of Ireland, the first official visit by the Irish President to Great Britain, as well as reciprocal visits to and from the Pope. There have also been major constitutional changes, such as the transfer of power in the United Kingdom, Canadian settlement and decolonization in Africa. Elizabeth also ruled through various wars and internal conflicts in which many of her kingdoms existed. Among the happiest times in the life of Queen Elizabeth were the days of birth and marriage of her children and grandchildren, the inauguration of Prince Charles over the state of Wales, and the celebration of the most important achievements and historical events such as the occasion of the Silver, Golden, and Diamond Jubilee in 1977 AD, 2002 AD, 2012 AD respectively. As for the moments of sadness and grief, they were, the moment her father died at the age of 56, the assassination of Prince Philip's uncle, Lord Louis Mountbatten, and the collapse of her children's marriage in 1992, that year which is called the fateful year, and the death of Princess Diana, Princess of Wales and the prince's first wife Charles, also died her mother and sister in 2002. Sometimes the Queen was faced with the public's reaction and opinions, in addition to harsh press criticism of the royal family, but support for the monarchy and its popularity remains strong. On September 9, 2015 the Queen Elizabeth II broke a record by sitting on the throne of the kingdom for 63 years and 7 months, and the British monarch surpassed her third grandmother, Queen Victoria.